the okapi.
Oh,
The okapi is a
also,
giraffe
look.
only known relative, but they weren't discovered up until the year 1901. Before that, they're believed to be an African myth that granted wishes and brought some really, really good luck.
No,
Typically, they
okapi.
can't really grant wishes, but what they can do is lick their own eyeballs.
It looks
and
like
get
a
really
zebra. It
bored.
has zebra legs.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Now, with that, again, she looks like half a deer, half a zebra, but she's 100% related to the giraffe.
Wow.
Now, as we keep on going here, keep in mind that one's going to be a girl. Girls don't have horns, boys do. Also, girls can hang out in a group or by themselves. Males mostly hang out by themselves. On the left-hand side, speaking of hanging out by themselves, it's going to be a black rhino. Now, black rhinos are very rare creatures. There are less than 5,500 black rhinos left in the world. They're punched for their horns.
Whoa.
Now, keep in mind, they're very territorial. They hang out by themselves always. To protect these animals, be careful as you're behind. Make sure it's eco-friendly and cruelty-free. On the right, I'm seeing two birds. We're going to see another black rhino on our left-hand side. These two birds are called saddle-billed storks. The ones with the bright yellow eyes are the girls, the ones with the black eyes are the boys. And with that, once they mate, they do mate for life. On the left, there's that second boy black rhino, just listening to us because they can't actually see us. They can only see about 10 feet in front of their faces. Very cool. Now, black rhinos, although they're very big creatures, they weigh about 3,000 pounds, it's actually going to make them one of the smaller types of rhinos here in Africa. Now, let's keep on going here on the left-hand side. I do want to go for a very good look at the bongos here. Easy on the left. Bongos have horns no matter their gender because they can hang up by themselves or in a group. So if you see an animal there that doesn't have horns, it's actually going to be a great cousin. She's their cousin.
See over there. See?
Now, there you go. Now, since we are here in East Africa, it does make sense if I teach you guys a couple of Swahili words along the way. Swahili is going to be the official language for East African countries. That's countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, but not Wakanda. That's going to be something a little bit different. Now, the first Swahili phrase I have for you guys, it basically means good afternoon. It's going to be habari za mchana. Slower, it's going to be habari za mchana. So with that, friends, good afternoon to you guys. And look directly to your right, you're going to be able to see two hippos in the water. Look directly to your right, two hippos in the water. There may be more coming up on the left-hand side, so make sure we don't stand up. But those two are going to be two boys, the brothers. Now, they weigh about 5,000 pounds. They eat about 90 pounds of vegetation in just one day. And that's because, of course, hippos actually have 3 stomachs. On the left-hand side, seeing a few more animals here. I do see the gray and white birds called pink-eyed pelicans. They do turn pink on their backs during mating season. They also have a wingspan of up to 9 foot across. That's actually going to be about as long as my canopy above your heads. And the blackbirds here, the actual Floridian turkey vultures, they came all the way from Florida just to hang out in our pool. Very cool. Let's keep on going, see how many other creatures are hanging out with us. As you see a word in the area, so we're going to proceed slowly but surely, checking out all the animals that are hanging out with us. Oh, now someone really cute and really precious on the left-hand side, the adorable Nile crocodiles. Now they get to be about 18 to 20 feet long with a jaw pressure of about 2,000 pounds per square inch. They can eat half their body weight in just one feeding, and they can weigh anywhere between 500 to 1,000 pounds. In Swahili, these animals are going to be called mamba. They can have 2 different group names. On land, the group is called the bass, and the water is called a sloop. Very cool. Now let's keep on going. Since we just saw these 2 areas here, those areas do show us what the animals call not just the waters are homes, but also the lands are homes. So it's really important to help protect their homes. To use your slaves to be careful of where you're throwing away your trash. Make sure you throw away your trash either in trash cans or recycling bins, never on the ground and never within the waters. Now let's keep on going as we are heading to a savannah, one of my favorite places in the world. It's actually going to be a place where we can see a lot of our very popular creatures. And before we get there, keep in mind the savannah can go through several droughts in just one year. So when that happens, the animals may find it hard to find water and or vegetation. Look on the right-hand side, it's going to be a baobab tree. These are very, very hardy trees. They get to be about 3,000 years old, conserve up to 1,000 gallons of water inside their trunks by going leafless for 9 months out of the year. Animals will point their tusks and brush up against this tree and drink water from it. That's why it's called the tree of life.
Wow.
Now, for all of my Lion King fans, you can also call it the Rafiki tree because Rafiki actually did hang out in the baobab tree in the Lion King movies. Now, not a movie, but in real life, we're going to keep on going, checking out some really cool creatures. I'm seeing on the right-hand side a couple of zebras. These are the Hartman's Mountain zebras. They're very social and can hang out much any animal, including the wildebeest. Look at the right. Absolutely adorable.
See them,
So the
Allison?
one in the middle, he's actually going to be a baby. He's only about 8 months old. Look at their snouts. They have black and brown snouts, meaning they're black horses with white stripes. If they have white or pink snouts or noses, they're going to be white horses with the black stripes. On the right,
Oh, look at this one,
a couple of those.
Look at this cow.
Look how large those horns are.
The horns.
Now the animals with the very large horns,
Those are
they
amazing,
Are
eh?
cattle with
Oh, you
horns
see
that are
the
about
giraffes,
5 to 6 feet long. Inside those horns are blood vessels, which helps keep the animals cool. Now, back in the day, they used to be used as dowries for marriage, but today they can still be viewed as wealth symbols. So the more you have, the richer you are. Really cool. Coming on up on the left-hand side, a few dogs of sorts. These are African wild dogs. These are not hyenas. Now, they actually are related to the animals we have at home. They can't bark or howl, instead they squeak, kind of like a squeaky toy. Now, their idea of having fun is actually rolling around in someone else's dung.
Yeah.
Yay. And Swahili, by the way, they're called Mbwetu. And as we keep on going here, let's look to the left. I do want to see if we can get a nice visual of that animal over there. Oh, giraffe crossing. Very cool. Now, more of the Incan cattle here on the left and right hand side.
Amazing. Super cool. Super cool horns.
As you can see, Incan cattle are so heavy.
His head must be so heavy.
They love each other too much.
Two more right
Alright, coming on up. We're about to go very close to a couple of other giraffes, including a baby giraffe, so make sure we're not calling out, guys. But with that, we're going to check out giraffe who's getting her steps in. She loves walking in circles. Don't know
See
why.
the drops? Look out on Olivia's side.
There I go. She just circling this hill. Sorry to turn my mouth. Yeah, not quite sure why she does this. And this is the baby. You were correct. This baby's about 8 months old. I would like to say he is short. However, this baby is about 8 feet tall already. A little bit more than that, maybe. When they're born, already about 6 feet tall, weighing 150 pounds. It's a good thing because mom gives birth standing up. And giraffe in the road. Look ahead. Now, since we are stopping because there's a giraffe in front of us, or in front of the truck in front of us, congratulations, everyone, on your very first giraffe jam. And no, thank you. Hello. Oh, goodness. Almost had a little crash there. Now, the one that just came running is a 2-year-old, the tallest toddler you're ever going to see. And she just ran into her mom. As you can see, they have basically the same head shape. Now, on we go. There's a 1-year-old giraffe here on the left-hand side. So it's a little bit older than the 8-month-old we just saw. And keep on going to the giraffe that was in the road a few minutes ago. Not quite sure why she wanted to go into the road, but hey, that's on her. Now, if you happen to look at her ear, guys, look at her ear and then look 2 spots down past her ear, you'll see a Mickey spot. Oh, she's coming back. Okay, we're gonna move. So if you can see a Mickey spot, great. If not, she did just kind of make a little U-turn there, come right towards us. So that was fun. There's that 1-year-old on the left, trying her best to eat the bark of the tree. Now, giraffes love eating for the same reason as cows. They both have 4 stomachs. They both spend 20 hours a day eating. And with that, I'm seeing on the right-hand side, a few of the wildebeest. Now, wildebeest is an Afrikaans word, not a Swahili word. It translates to English as wild beasts. They're called that because they look intimidating, but really they're very friendly and very shy creatures. Let's keep on going, following the leading female giraffe up ahead. Now, she may get really close to the road, so I'm going to keep a good pace behind her. I don't want to spook her. If I do, she's going to run about 35 miles an hour and start another stampede. I'm going to take it nice and slow here. I'm going to watch her. Every animal that can cross or get really close to our trucks will give us signals telling us if they're comfortable with us getting this close to them or not. So I do have to watch her and just see what she's telling me. Alright.
Yeah.
Now she's very much relaxed with us, especially with her being an adult who's been here for a very long time. She does not mind these trucks at all. Keep easing on past her. Hopefully you guys are able to get a nice good visual of her there, but we do unfortunately have to keep on going. outside, another very good visual of that wildebeest. And then we're going to keep on going to the next area. Now, we'll see if we can find any animals hanging out here. Of course, the rain about to start. Some animals do choose to hide. Now, one of my favorite newbies of the reserve will be a couple of the mandrills. They actually did welcome a baby very recently. So if you want to look to the left, there may be a few of them hanging out over there. Now, if you can't see them again, they did just welcome in baby, so they may be a bit more sensitive to her and her experience with the rain. But with that, we're going to keep on going for any other really cool animals hanging out in the area. Now, normally on the right-hand side, I think you may have gone off to find some dinner. Where normally would be a couple of elephants, especially that male elephant. Now, male elephants normally hang out by themselves. So if you ever see an elephant hanging out completely by himself, more than likely that's going to be a boy. Girls will at least like to hang out in a pairing, but they prefer to hang out in groups. Now, males typically can hang out in groups. However, those groups are going to be very small. They never have a true leader. Instead, it's more of a hierarchy by age and by weight. Now, females have a true leader called the matriarch. She'll be the oldest and the largest, therefore the wisest and the strongest. Now, her main job is to make sure everyone